right. Yeah, of course.
You got it.
I was like, I'm just typing it in. Bear in mind, I'm doing it off my telly now, so.
Should have been prepared. We're back on now anyway. You can't see anything yet, can you, Will?
Sith Takers channel.
Like, shut up, it's streaming. Right, we're back now for the second game. We've got Chris versus Andreas. Different Andreas than last time. And I've got Mr. Will Pintar with me, if you'd like to say hello.
Hello there. It's got to be done.
Can you? Are you seeing the screen now?
I'm seeing blank screen at the moment.
No, okay. They're only setting the rocks anyway. So we're right in at the very start this time. I think they were already set when we started streaming last time.
I'm just seeing black screen. I can hear you through on the Twitch, but I can't see any. Are you seeing it?
I am. Although you are showing us that you didn't watch the last stream. You figured it out.
No, unfortunately, I was painting some Lord of the Ring models and cooking tea for my missus and kids.
So you need to prep your tea. I already had the tea prepped before everything was done. Right, so we've got first rock down. Quite similar lists here, really.
Yeah, they are.
Variations on Rebel Beef, aren't they?
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Chris generally plays Rebels, I know.
Yeah, I mean, Andreas is a really, really accomplished player. He's a really good player. And, you know, he's... as is Chris.
Quite the painter as well.
Yeah, he is, yeah. But, no. Neither player is a slouch, like. I think with regards to online playing, Andreas has got the experience between the two players. That might stand him in good stead because Andreas has been playing.
Yeah, but recently Chris has managed to talk his missus into playing with him on there in real life. I didn't that come out wrong. It wasn't even supposed to be rude. She's all into the X-Wing now. She's loving it.
But it's good. You know.
Mine just said no.
Yeah, my missus has got zero interest.
I think I've told the story before about how I used to have to bribe her with wine to play me, and then she'd just lose as quickly as she could so she could drink the wine in peace. Right, I think we're ready for ships to go down. I'm not sure who's got initiative. If Colin can put that up so we know.
I do not know. Chris has the bid.
Okay. Chris has got the bid. They're very similar lists, aren't they? I imagine he'd like his wedge to move after the other wedge. Because he's already got lower initiative ships for blocking. I don't know what K2SO initiative is. We'll have to have a look and see. And I'll have to double check his ability because I can't remember.
They're both threes that have gone down.
Are they?
So we'll tell now when the fours.
Yeah, so who do you reckon? Who do you reckon's taking this one? We'll do a bit of pre-match prediction, Ben.
I mean, I got it totally wrong last time, but I got the win condition right last time. So I'm just looking what K2SO does because I'm not sure. And I know what his crew card does, but I haven't actually seen the pilot yet. So it's in from the new Hot Shots. Oh, that's in it. Yeah, Andreas has done his ships, hasn't he? Look at the little. That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
I think he's done his dials as well.
Yeah, he's definitely done. Yeah, he's done his dials all different colours to match his ships. So we.
So KTOSO is after you gain a stress token, gain a calculate token.
Okay. So I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's cheap. 47 points.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? It's a solid ship. 5 and 3. You're not. It's got 2 green dice. You're not chewing through it. Really.
So he hasn't gone for the classic Cassian Braylon, but he's got TN instead at 10, so he can still do the shed his stress.
Still get the stress. So, yes, it works well with K2SO in that sense.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about his ability.
No. So does that mean you are predicting Chris then for the win?
I'm just sort of, I think I prefer Andreas's list. It seems a bit more flexible.
Yeah. I'm going with Andreas on this one. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I like that list.
If you listen to this afterwards, Chris, I love you, man, but I like Chris. He's a lovely guy.
Yeah, he was at Worlds with us, weren't he?
I wasn't there, mate, but yeah.
I know. I remember because you cheated. Remember you cheated at the biggest system open ever.
I know. Yeah.
Do you remember that? It's weird.
Imagine grassing yourself in. Oh, John Vickery's popped up on the chat. Chris for the win. Big John, I hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, Chris was in the same hotel as us.
Obviously, John's down that neck of the woods as well. In fact, all 3 of the Vickeries, led by Captain Rex. Lovely family, great guys. John Vickery, gotta go with my boy.
We're starting the timer now.
Cool.
All right, and we're off. So we'll see. Imagine they'll slow roll.
Yeah.
What Rebels? Oh no, they're setting dials now. Sorry.
It's going to be a slow start. I think Jake Farrell is just going to boost straight up the board. Just start setting up either a decoy or a flanking move.
See, I think Jake's going to stay with Wedge for now.
He will do initially. I mean, Wedge can go with him though, can't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because Wedge, if Janos starts powering up Wedge, it's a big attack. So yeah, I think they're both just going to tootle up the board edge. What's going on there?
I don't know.
Shuffling his cards.
Is that what he's doing there?
I don't know. I don't know if you can shuffle them like that.
It used to be on Destiny, so I imagine it's the same on here.
That's not a real game. I'm not even going to discuss that with you. And there's his wife. I guess I better support Chris as well. Yeah, but if he loses, you can make fun of him because everyone will have seen it.
I've heard you beat him all the time, Nicky. That's the word on the street. So yeah, as you predicted, slow rolling. It's no real shock with Chris's list, really, though. It literally wants to fight as a block, essentially.
Yeah.
At the most, you'll get Wedge breaking off.
They're both quite jousty lists, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, the beauty we've seen we've seen the effect of Jake and Wedge together in the world the
World's final.
World's final, being able to break off individually as a pair, rather than having to stay in the block.
Yeah,
it works really well, and
the two worlds lists, the first and second list, are still very good lists.
Oh yeah, 100%. Elliot Wake said, "Have you think otherwise?" But
I think he was in a chat actually last game.
Is he?
He was before. I think
he might come back again.
I'm sure I saw him. I might be wrong.
As soon as I see him pop up, I'll make the joke again.
What's that?
I said as soon as I see him pop up, I'll make the joke again.
You'll have to find a way to get onto it again.
So basically, most of the Southwest players are basically jumping in the chat. Keeping it, no comment. I like it.
Oh, those are the SPL tokens, aren't they? So where do you think the action's going to happen?
The action's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I think Chris might carry on going forward and then try and turn in through the middle of the two rocks on this board edge. Potentially. Anyway.
Barrel roll. Is that coordinated? Oh no. There's his move, sorry.
I can't tell.
See, I think Chris is going to turn left here.
As he is now.
Yeah.
Well, he could do it. He's got the tight angles.
What would B-wings? Oh, the B-wing. Oh, the lower initiative one's at the back.
See, I think Chris is thinking probably go straight for Wedge and Jan.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
I'd
for
like
me,
to be in front of Wedge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Wedge is always one of the first ones I go for when facing Rebel beef of any form, and then it's normally the B wings. I'm generally never fussed about a U wing. I mean, yeah, they do damage, but when it comes to target priority, it's generally not. And I've got a good record against Rebel beef, so I like to think I'm doing it right.
Especially when you cheat against it.
Especially when I cheat, yeah. He's just showing off, isn't he? He's just showing off his little emblems there, Andreas. That's all Andreas
That's
doing,
Colin doing that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Colin's in control of the camera. Show the dials, Colin. Oh, he's got a tin squadron thing there. Do you see that? See, he's got the dials to match him as well, though.
Yeah. I like it.
And he's got the tin squadron. That's cool. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Now we have to get someone smarter than us to make us proper Sith taker locks like we always give out at tournaments.
Oh, right. Oh, for the game.
Yeah. Because you can pretty much mod anything in this. I don't think you've actually played this, have you yet, Will?
Not on TTS, no. I always play. I always used to play Vassal, so yeah. I did the Vassal League.
Well, it looks like Andreas
I find it a lot easier to play on the table than I do online. My record on the table is a lot better than my record online, anyway. That's for sure.
Your record online must be awful then. like we're going to have an earlier engagement than we thought. Next turn, we're probably looking at pew-pews.
So yeah, as I said, Chris is going through, carrying on up the board, not turning.
I mean, I don't think his ships are fast enough to not. He's going to have to turn in because I don't think he can not engage.
He's left
Without-
himself in an awkward position here, though, because he's going to have to bank. He's going to have to bank. He can't turn.
I actually quite like the banking.
Yeah.
Like, just I'm not sure of the dial, but if the B-wing can do like a little one bank and the outside one can do a two. But then I suppose he wants to be stressed, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not.
I suppose
He could hard one barrel roll potentially.
Doesn't necessarily need the stress, does he? I suppose.
No. Hard one barrel roll. Could he get the hard one in?
Hard one's red, I think. Anyway. The models look so good.
Yeah. Yeah, the only problem he's got banking in there is he banks in and Andreas comes hard with wedge and then takes the boost left, and he's potentially got a shot straight on the B-wing, and the B-wing's not getting shots back. But it's going to be a face-off with two B-wing against one B-wing.
Yeah.
So where do you want to be? I'm not sure what I'm not sure why he's hanging Jake back.
It's probably so that when the combat does happen, he can, if he needs it, he can give Jake a reposition with a barrel roll and then do the boost and give a focus to someone else. Maybe. You know, I'm not really sure though. But this isn't really. I haven't flown this sort of list very often.
I mean, yeah, me and you used to fly the original Rebel B.
The Y-wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got bored of that pretty quick. Looks like they're set for the next round.
Yeah. So, I mean, Andreas is going to keep coming with that yellow B-wing straight down that lane.
Looks like it's coordinating.
Think.
Yeah. Just a wedge. Oh, that's a nice combo, isn't it? Did you see that?
What?
So the U-wing coordinates wedge, which is red, gets the stress, gains a calculate.
Who knows he's going to do?
Is he going to be able to do his focus barrel roll? Oh, he'll just fail it. Boom.
Yeah, fail the barrel roll.
I always forget about that.
Yeah, there you go. Fails the barrel roll. Yeah, no, he's just moving it so he shows that he's failed it.
Yeah. They both got the... No.
It used to annoy the hell out of me, that failed barrel roll all the time. Always near the rock, you're like, ah! God damn it.
Chris has got the new S-Files on the B-Wing as well.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
So he might actually...
only on 10 num though.
Yeah.
Not
So
on
he
these,
might actually want to do the barrel roll because he can barrel roll into the lock, and then that gives him a fully modded attack.
Yeah.
I actually like the S-Files on 10 a lot more than Braylon.
I mean, it's hard to decide which B-Wing you prefer, isn't it? Let's be honest,
With the S-Files, I prefer 10.
Yeah.
Because I like the double mod. But if they're just on their own, I like Braylon. Because he gets it on defense as well.
Yeah.
Also, 10 is quite sad if he doesn't get to spend that stress and he wants to do something more than his slow moves.
Yeah, generally Braylon was normally my first target after Wedge. Someone had Wedge in the list. Wedge, Braylon, then 10.
It's not quite as popular at the moment, Beef, is it?
No, then Cassian. I wasn't really bothered.
Yeah, Cassian's an afterthought, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised, really, because I think Beef probably still is quite good. And it does well against the droids.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's what knocked me out of the hyperspace at Warlords. I underestimated just how well that the Beef can tank all that damage.
Yeah.
Yes, he's gone for the barrel roll lock. Yeah. Nice. I like that.
Well, I was against the 5 B-Wings. That was pretty horrible at War. That guy, I only just managed to win it the last roll of the dice, I think. Or did I lose that one?
No, you won that one. You went undefeated. Until the cut.
Yeah. And played the infamous Jack.
Yeah. Because you beat me. Do you remember we had to face each other and we had an almost identical list?
Yeah. Yeah, I beat Jack in the first round of that one.
Yeah. Then he smashed in the cut.
On stream.
Okay. He's flipping his S-Files.
Yep. So he is going for it.
Yeah, because you want Oida.
Oh.
He's a good try for the lock, isn't he? I think. Why is he stressed? Yeah.
I'll be honest, I thought he was going to come a bit faster.
I suppose if he gets a lock, though, he's going to be down a dice, isn't he? Yeah, he's got a lock. And I think he's probably got his bullseye there as well. So he's got his crack shot in. So as long as he rolls, he's got focus and a target lock. You'd expect 3 hits. He'll probably Janos him up to 4.
Yeah.
That's like a proton torpedo coming at you. That even if you roll and evade, he'll just crack it off anyway.
And the B-Wing's only got 1 dice.
Oh, it's just out as well.
Oh.
His wedge is just out.
Gutted. Yeah, good move there by Chris. Wrong by Andreas, sorry.
That's unlucky though. It was like a gnat's testicle.
There we go. And it is in bullseye, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
Like I say, I couldn't see if Jan was stressed or not.
Now, let's see
No,
if...
he is now, so he's going to get 4 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's moved him. So he spent a lot.
No, I think he was re-rolling them.
No, he moved him because sometimes if you roll them over by the dice, one of the
Now
dice
he's
will
done
plop
the
back
lock.
in. There we
Yeah.
go. Yep, 4 hits. I mean, you kind of want to roll the evade just to get him to spend that crack shot.
Yeah. Well, there's all the shields gone in one go.
Yeah, it's half points, isn't it?
Yeah, half points instantly. So that puts Andreas in the lead. Straight off the first engagement. That's not always the nicest, is it? Let's be honest.
No. I don't think he's necessarily behind majorly right now.
No. But the B-Wing does have another shot.
Yeah. He's definitely not in that book.
Spends his focus. Did he not get the re-roll?
No, it's 10.
Oh, right. So he takes the
Taking a
crit.
What is it, though? The bloody weapon's failing.
Hull breach. Oh. He'd be thankful he's not taking any more shots right now.
That's not too bad, though, because the U-Wing can coordinate that away before the next shot. So it's not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it takes the trouble is it takes that coordinate when you're wanting to use it for other things, doesn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there we go. See what we can do here.
Or you coordinate the lock into wedge. I don't know.
See, I prefer the dice on TTS. I must admit, they're a lot fairer. Because Vassal's dice are horrendous.
Are they? I've never actually played a lot of Vassal because
Oh.
I don't like the look of it and it takes up too much space on the screen. I can't handle it.
Well, there we go. So he's managed. What have you got? Yeah, there we go. So there we go. 2 of ace. Takes one. Yeah, the dice are ridiculously swingy sometimes in Vassal. Like more so than what you'd ever get on a table. If I'm brutally honest with you.
There is a way of checking on Vassal, isn't there? I think it's called Lady Luck or something. You can put some sort of log in and it'll tell you how like below average or above average your dice were. Which I would like something like that, Nick, because sometimes you don't notice when you only remember when your dice were bad, don't you?
Yeah, but here it's not like you're not pressing a button and they're just coming up. The beauty of this is you're actually seeing the dice roll in the air and fall naturally.
Yeah, but I think it's I'm sure it's just a random number generator, just the same.
I know when I did the last league that I did, a lot of people were complaining about the dice on Vassal. A lot. More than what you'd get at a tournament.
I don't believe that.
More than what you'd hear from D Young on a general Minox. Not anymore, like now he's judging. Sorry, fly better. I like to call it Minox.
I think there's still the Minox squadron, but the podcast is the Fly Better.
Fly Better, yeah.
I think that's how it is now.
It was all down to license.
Yeah.
So, let's be honest. Chris is going to clearly bank round now and just comes head on.
Yeah. I think you're probably going to send his blade squadron in a little bit faster. Try and keep 10 back a little bit.
Trouble is, you can't really send him in faster because they're B-wings.
No, that's the problem. Wedge is probably just going to slow roll in, isn't he?
Yeah, that.
Because if Wedge lines up that B-wing,
I mean,
anything
Andreas
that isn't range 3, he pops it, doesn't he?
Who's got the who's moving first? Chris had the bid. He chose to go second, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can see Chris losing 10 here.
Yeah, quite easily. Because there's not much that the Blade Squadron can't really come in that fast.
No. I think they've got 3 banks, haven't they?
The top of my head. I know they've got 2.
It's moved. Matter.
Mute point now. Yeah. There we go. And he takes the barrel roll.
Just clearing some way for 10, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. So there we go.
See what the U-wing does. He cleared his stress.
He's coordinating Wedge.
Yeah.
He's not getting rid of that hull breach.
I mean, he could just do it with his... Oh, he can't. He's stressed. The B-wing's stressed, so he can't.
Oh yeah, of course. Cheers, Cole. Thanks for pointing that out.
But if he wasn't, it would have been a cracking move.
Yeah, it would have been a cracking move. It's because I listen to you. Why do I ever listen to you? Every time you tell me something, it's a bad idea. Have you ever given me good advice?
Yeah, I said don't cheat at the system open. You didn't take it.
If only I'd have listened, eh?
Said, Will, you shouldn't do that. You're going to get caught out. And then you did it anyway.
People actually believe you. Stop it. Heartbreaking, that was. Heartbreaking.
You know, I was looking forward to our little trip away.
I know. Gutted. I realised. And I messaged the beautiful Vince Kingston. Real shame.
It looks like he's trying to restrict his moves. Yeah, I think he's going to barrel roll into the lock.
He's got to stress. Oh no,
he's just not taking it off.
Yeah. Great move there. I think Andreas was going for the block. I'm hoping 10 had come in faster. But yeah, he's dodged it completely.
You've got to worry here, though, that if Wedge just turns in, that's 10 dead.
Potentially, well, yeah. Yeah, there's no denying it, is there? Let's be honest.
No.
I mean, he's going to get the one-off Jan Ors again. I mean, Jan Ors has even got a shot here as well on 10.
I mean, that's another 3 dice.
Yeah.
Because he's got the Mouldy Crow title.
Yeah, but 10 shoots first. But I don't think he's going to get a shot, if I'm honest. I think Wedge will take 10 out here.
I think it all depends what Chris does with his Wedge. Because if Andreas is just like 1 or 2 forwarded with Wedge, there's a chance that he lines up Chris's Wedge in his bullseye. It's that Pintar's beautiful voice. I don't think we can call it beautiful.
It certainly is. Who's that? Lizanne.
Yeah, see, he's taking a lock on wedge.
Liam Baker. Ah! How you doing, Liam? Yeah, I've not got a gin in my hand this time, Liam.
We met in a toilet. That's where everyone meets Will.
Ian. I didn't call you Ian. Someone else called you Ian. I think it was Rich Polly that called you Ian.
I think it was Darren, wasn't it?
I think, was it Darren? No, I think it was Rich Polly called him Ian.
Both of them are pretty bad people anyway, though. So
I might have called him Ian. I can't remember. I was far too drunk. I did a full bottle of gin. Darren called me Ian since I was labelled Ian on the stream. Yeah,
that sounds like a Darren thing to do. I call Darren Stranger Danger because he's not allowed near schools anymore.
Why are you that drunk now? Mate, I'll be honest with you. I haven't. Since lockdown, I've had one, but I don't drink at home. One bottle of wine I've had. That's it.
Yeah, same there.
And that was on 2 separate days. But that was a terrible dice roll. Great for the camera.
He has got the target.
Cocked.
We don't have cocked dice.
Oh.
Wow. 2.
It takes 1. So it's not too bad.
Takes 2.
It takes 2. You rolled an evade. Oh, the crack shot.
It was blank.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you must be watching a different stream to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it was. Yeah. All right, cheers, Cole. Sarky Irish sod.
It's just he's used to you cheating. That's what you do. Roll whatever you want. So, yeah, it was a bait. It's fine.
It's all right. He cheats at Lord of the Rings.
It's not a real game. It doesn't matter. Who's he shooting?
You should play it with me.
10. I'm not buying into another game. You know, I probably will.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Hit crit.
What's this? Still got. Oh, no shields. I can't wait to do another tournament. I'm very much missing standing in a room full of nerds. If Will does a tournament, I'll have to learn how to play again. The Hobbit's stolen him away.
You guys, I've got loads of Hobbit tournaments lined up. I'm even going to Lincoln. You guys going to
cancelled.
Be fresh out of... You guys going to do a fresh out of lockdown and tournament when all this blows over? Potentially we could. We have talked about doing something in November, I believe. If memory serves me right.
Natties. I can't remember off the top of my head.
So, hull breach as well. Fuel leak.
That means any damage coming through.
Yeah, that's...
If he takes 1 damage, he dies.
Yeah.
Does he get any more shots coming at him? So I assume that was...
yeah, from... Well,
I don't think he's got it.
I can't see.
I'll riot.
Cole's camera works terrible.
I quite like the action shots.
A crit.
It's that ship. It's also got crack shot though.
Oh.
What's the other green? 1. An eye. It's got no focus. Yeah, spin a crack shot.
Damage. Array.
That's on wedge.
Yeah.
It's unlucky because Chris is probably lined up here. He's crack shot
Yeah.
on 10, but it's no point.
Yeah.
Just that B-wing left to fire into his
There
10.
you go. Right, so he's got 4 dice, range 1.
And a focus. I mean, you spend it for 3.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he's got a target lock.
Blank to blank. He has got the focus though, so it's 3 hits.
Yeah. I always roll blanks into blank.
Evade. Has he got the crack shot?
I don't
Has he
think
got
he's
the
got a crack
bullseye?
shot. No.
I don't think he's got him in bullseye, has he?
I mean, it's not
think
got a
that's what he's
crack shot
checking
anyway.
now. Oh!
It's not got a... Oh, is it him?
Oh, it looks in. Oh,
I'd
is
use
it?
the... so there's an auto range tracker that checks for you. It's actually a bit more accurate. Looks like he spent it, yeah.
Yeah, he spent the crack shot. Or has he?
Yeah,
I don't know.
The
What's he doing?
the deck's got stuck.
Oh.
I don't actually know how you move it like that. It's a bit of a pain.
Liam, if we don't have a tournament, he'll riot. Well, the problem is, Liam, is what we've got. The problem we've got at the moment with Element is because of all the events that have been cancelled in the recent month. Any tournament that has had to have been cancelled is taking priority within the gaming centre at Element.
So that's hit crit going through into 10,
yeah.
I think. I think he's just killed him.
Again, I think that's him dead, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we stand at the minute. So if there is any dates, potentially we can get a tournament, but because of everything, and there is some real big 2-day tournaments that have had to be cancelled. But we will keep you posted if we do. We want to. We definitely want to. I'm still game for it, even if I don't play. Go down, get drunk, and commentate again.
You know you're not allowed to drink on stream anymore.
Oh no, I upset American.
So that's K2SO into wedge.
Oh yeah.
So that's
and he's only got to calculate it. Yeah.
So, I mean, he's going to spend it. It's the last shot. You may as well.
Oh, right. I thought he'd just done that.
One focus.
Oh, he's got a focus. Yeah.
That's it.
So nothing. So I mean, Andreas is.
So if Chris can get 10 to survive again.
I mean, I can't see 10 surviving this round. Surely not.
I don't know what Andreas is going to do with his wedge, though.
Yeah, Wedge is in a difficult position.
Because Wedge doesn't want to take a shot off that U-wing. That's still a lot of dice.
I mean, I know it's a bit... Is he in a position to K-turn?
No, it's Wedge.
Yeah, I can't see the line.
I mean, he could do, I guess. He could do it. But then it depends how fast that U-wing comes in. You really don't want the U-wing sat right behind you blasting you.
But, I mean, the U-wing's going to
one-bank. The U-wing's going to one-bank.
Right, so I don't know how much room he's got to put the 4K
he's probably going to coordinate Wedge, I'd say. I'm surprised he didn't
I think
selfless that crit.
I'm interested to see what Jake's going to do.
I wonder why he did that. Why did he take the crit on 10 instead of selflessing away with the Blade Squadron?
Too sure?
Maybe he just forgot.
I mean, selfless is one of them where you do forget it, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Daughter's sneaking in.
So sorry?
Thought, just put it down.
Oh, he's talking to kids.
Yeah, talking to the kids.
He talking to me about sneaking in, so what's he on about? I don't have to sneak in yours anymore. I've got a key.
So that's who keeps coming in while I'm not here.
No, I come round when Donna's not there, just to see you.
Liam, that's their problem, not an X-Wing.
No, I've seen it.
Unfortunately, mate, at the same time as I work for Elements, so on the back burner. So it is my problem as well.
I didn't know you were a sniper for Element as well.
I take out all the rowdy customers. So, I mean, I think Jake, I think, is going to go, as we're looking at it, right round that rock, but from Jake's perspective, left round the rock.
Yeah, I feel like Chris is going to jump in on Jan. Point everything at Jan because the blues on the Hawk aren't so great.
No, they're not.
And just point that U-wing where you think Wedge is going to be and try and blast his Wedge. His Wedge hasn't taken any damage yet. No, nothing else of Andreas has taken damage yet.
If that U-wing one banks, if it can fit, see, I can't really tell, but
no, it's close.
If he can one bank, then he's fine. He's going to get range on wherever Wedge goes.
That's what I mean.
Unless Wedge bumps him, and Jan. So he's getting shots there. All the B-wings have to do is bank in, and then they're golden.
See, Ten doesn't want to take a shot from Wedge at all.
No.
Because one damage and he dies.
Because Jake's not in a position to get into range 1.
No.
And really put some hurt on. Ella, just put it in front of him. I probably should have muted my mic then.
It doesn't matter. We had Sean's wife shouting at the kid before.
Did you?
Yeah. Get to bed! This is the first stream where Willow's not coming and I have to say hello to everyone. I think we're about to start the movement again.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they've engaged so quick, to be honest. I expected a lot more of a slow roll in.
I mean, it's beef versus beef. It's what you're just best off going at each other, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's whoever wins the joust off, realistically.
I think because Andreas has not been able to get Jake involved in much, it's put him at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised he didn't boost him straight up the edge to be able to bring him in on target.
I think that rock's hindered him quite a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah, that rock there. That's why I'm surprised he's coming away from there. If he had boosted up the board edge, knowing what he was going to do with Jan and Wedge, bringing Jake up that board edge super fast and then coming round this end rock where Jan is, round the side of it, and then now he would be in a perfect position to be able to pile into the fight, and then obviously start passing things off to Wedge. Whereas at the moment, Jake's just meh.
Depending how this round goes, if Chris can plant some serious hurt into Andreas' wedge or take Jan off, I think it puts him in a solid lead.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, although Andreas has lost a ship, his other 3 ships are completely undamaged. And 10 only needs to take 1 damage and he dies, as it stands. And his wedge has only got 3 hull left. The dice there, so.
Yeah. So Chris's wedge is first.
Oh, he's really fired Jake in.
Did he just YOLO Jake over that rock?
I think so, yeah. That must have been what he rolled for the. Yeah, because he'd taken 1 damage on Jake.
He did.
So Wedge just shut his wings. Maybe 3 bank boost down. Yeah, he's getting out of dodge.
Yeah. Yeah, we said that U-wing was close. It was.
Yeah.
Too close. Yeah, YOLO in Jake. Taking damage from the rock's a bit unlucky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
What's he done there?
Oh, he tried to cater. But he wasn't expecting his own B-wing to be there, was he? His B-wing bumped into Jake.
Yeah. Well.
But that's... You see, if Jake survives this, Chris's wedge is probably in Jake's bullseye.
What's that left-hand dice column? I can't see.
No, I'm not sure. He's got at least 2. So he's taken...
Oh, it's 2 focus.
Taking 1.
2. Taking 1. Not too bad.
See, Jake will become a 3-dice shit now. Because of Jan.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
I could see he's losing wedge here. Or 10. Either or.
I think
I'd probably take out 10, because 10's going to shoot back. You don't want him to shoot back, do you? We're both the same initiative. So yeah, it only needs to do 1 damage. Because the hull breach will trigger fuel leak, won't it?
So there we go. He's got a focus, so he's got 3 hits. So is it? Has he gone? Yeah, he's gone for the B-wing, so that's it done.
He's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. So 10's not taking the shot.
I think, or are they in the same initiative? Console fire.
Jan not 5?
I'm not sure. Yeah, he's a 5.
Oh, it's 10 in it, not Braylon. Yeah, my bad.
10 and Braylon are both the same, aren't they?
No, Braylon's a 4, isn't he?
So is 10, I think.
Right, and Jan's a 5.
Yeah.
So he's off.
So it's going to take years off.
That's what I'm saying. They're not the same. But now, well, Jake obviously takes out the wedge now as well.
Jake's range 1, 4 dice, and a crack shot. Oh. Nothing. 1. So he didn't get it anyway.
He's got 2.
1.
Is it 2? Is it 1? 1.
1. That was unlucky.
That was really. So wedge is down to 2. He's going to go for. He's got to go for.
I think I'd try and do Jake.
Yeah, I would.
Jake's only got 2 left. You've got 2 more shots coming at him.
Yeah.
May as well try it.
Oh.
No, he's not rolled them yet.
2.
Still 2.
2.
You know, if he gets 1 through. Oh, they're both through.
Was that a roll? All right.
Yeah. That's Jake gone.
Yeah. Now he's on Jan. Oh.
Yeah, he's going to shoot Jan, isn't he?
But he's got no choice.
He doesn't have to shoot. He can choose not to shoot. I mean, it'd be a weird thing to do, but he could still do it. Two.
No, he bumped.
He bumped, so he's got.
Oh, look at that. Jan survives. Right, now the question here is, does the U-wing just 90 degrees to the left?
I think I would, because where can Wedge go? The U-wing's full health.
Wedge is not going to one-shot him.
No.
Jan's not going to be in a position to...
So Jan's stressed, and the blues are a bit shy.
Yeah, and Jan's not in a position to boost up Wedge, is she?
I think it's range 3.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah.
And Chris's Wedge is stressed now. Which means he's probably gonna have to disengage, I'd say.
And that B-wing's in an awkward position because Wedge is right there.
So I was just messaging Darren back.
I think a one bank bumps into Wedge.
That's what I mean. It's that B-wing's not in the best spot.
No.
But it's not damaged.
I mean, hard one. Does that fit? Does Colm shake the camera left and right if you think it fits, Colm, or up and down for yes, left and right for no? For hard one fits.
From the B-wing?
Yeah, hard one fits.
I mean, even if it doesn't fit, it doesn't really matter because you're going to be stressed.
Yeah.
I think a one bank might fit there, you know.
Yeah.
I'd definitely consider trying it.
The one bank.
Yeah.
I mean, Jan's not going to be in a.
Like, this is.
Jan's not going to be anywhere decent.
To take Jan out, because she's only going to have one focus at the most. Like, she's had to burn up all the focuses. You know what it was like when we were all flying payload? If you get them in the wrong spot, it can quickly melt.
Yeah. Maybe. I used to tool paylob up with everything, didn't I? So even if you got in the wrong spot, I'm like, leaked, reroll all that. Happy days.
I love that. You don't see leak much anymore, do you?
No, you don't, no.
Scum's not as popular, though. I think that's the thing.
It is. But...
It isn't as popular in Extended. It is in hyperspace.
Yeah.
There's not as many hyperspace events happening at the moment. I think the next Sith Cup, if we do another one, will be hyperspace. Yeah, because we did extended this time. Do hyperspace next time.
I think we should keep it the same. Keep it extended and then do hyperspace on the Sunday.
No, but this one, you nugget. The online one.
Oh, sorry. Sith Taker. Oh, yeah, Sith Taker open.
Yeah.
So he's gone all out on trying to kill Jan by the looks of it.
Yeah, and he's
So
give the B-Wing the focus.
That one bank, you were both wrong. It was a bump.
I think that's rich, isn't it? Rich is in the chat. He also called you a cheater.
Herp, derp, Will. Yeah, it is. It is Rich. Yeah, Dread.
Yeah, I know.
He's the one who used to constantly troll. That's how I knew it was Rich. One day he made a comment on Gold Squadron, started trolling Gold Squadron. I knew it was him. I messaged him, going, "You're Dread Eye, aren't you?" He was like, "Yep." Dion's personal troll, Rich. It's because he loves him. I think he's got a crush on him.
Yeah, focus boost.
So yeah,
I'm not sure if it gets
it
that,
still doesn't get in, but it gets the
him.
B-Wing. It might get the B. I think it does get the
He
B-Wing.
banned me.
He banned me.
He's so lucky I haven't got control of the Twitch because I'd well have kicked him right now just for a laugh. Yeah,
So,
Wedge is just disengaging.
Wedge just disengaged. Has he gone over that? Has he gone over that
Tell.
debris?
I don't think he has.
He's still got a stress token on.
He was already stressed though, weren't he? And he must have done a turn.
No, he's just gone straight forward, mate. Cole, is he on that debris? Wedge, by the way.
Turned, didn't he? Oh, I can't. Yeah, it's gone forward. Sorry. It's because the screen's turned and I'm nugget. Yeah, it looks like he's rolling for the debris. Maybe not.
No, that was 2.
Oh, it's because it's into
2 dice. 2 dice on the B-Wing.
Yeah, it's 2 damage. He's got no dice, has he?
So
why
Jan.
is Jan stressed? Oh, she'd give Wedge an extra dice. Will's not good at drinking. It's not his strong point.
It is a difficult game to keep track of. I blame the cameraman, Liam.
I like it best when we're actually in TTS and you can control your own camera, but it just takes up too much of the bandwidth.
I'll just
there we go. 3 dice.
What did he say?
I'm just going to set it like this and walk off.
Who's that? Oh, that's into the U-Wing.
That's
just
3 dice.
Going for it.
1, so he takes 2.
And then evade. It's 3 hits, I think, because he spent the focus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It takes 2 because of the evade.
Yeah. But now the Hawk's got nothing to defend.
Now the Hawk's got nothing, and he's taking 2 range 1 shots. I was only joking, Cole.
XW. I like that name.
So 4 dice. Only 1. He got,
yeah, so he'll spend his calculator.
Only 2. Yeah.
See what he's rolling.
Takes 1.
He's got the B-Wing at range 1. Oh no, he's not rolling.
Oh no, he's done the crack shot, so he's took 2.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you spend it with the U-Wing whenever you can, don't you?
Yeah. So we've got 4 die. Has he rolled dice?
Not enough lens flare. Yeah.
4 dice. There we go.
Hit, crit.
Oh, disaster. So
That's Jan, is it?
that's Jan. So
She's already lost one shield, hasn't she?
So yeah, she's off. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's Chris's game now.
Well, I'd like to think so. With 3 ships still on the board.
No.
And Andreas is going to have to fly his socks off for this one.
On the plus side, his U-wing is stressed, so he can't spin around.
Say that again, sorry.
His U-wing is stressed, so he can't do the pivot.
No, he can't. No. Because he hasn't got Leia.
That's because Leia was absolute bull.
Yeah, broken for 2 points. Absolutely broken.
Yeah, it was. There's no wonder everyone was flying it.
I've really got to find out what a Michael Bay film is.
Like Transformers.
I don't even know what lens flare is. So.
What's it? Uses it loads. The guy who did the Force Awakens. It's like, when you're watching something, you see like the whiteness come on the screen. It's like a light shining into the lens.
All right. Right, now, what's he going to do here? So, he is in quite a difficult position, to be fair, because his wedge is stressed. His U-wing's stressed.
I mean, he can turn his blade squadron in, but then Wedge is probably going to blast him at range 1.
I mean, there's 15 minutes left of the game, so let's be honest. He could just run away with Wedge. Oh no, Andreas Wedge Antilles is full. I'm looking at the wrong wedge.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, if you actually look at the scores, there's not that much in it.
No. I mean, if he kills the Blade Squadron, gives him another 22. I mean, Chris is still ahead, even if he kills this Blade Squadron now.
Yeah.
I mean, next turn, that U-wing, he's not stressed himself or anything. So you've got to think, or I don't think he's stressed himself.
No,
you've got to be thinking that he's going to 180.
Yeah. I think if the Blade Squadron survives, then I'm not sure.
He's just got to try and put
he needs to get 4 damage
his wedge in a position where he can turn around and start getting at that wedge.
Yeah.
Which I don't think he has.
He was stressed, he couldn't.
No.
So he basically needs all paint.
And he hasn't got it.
No.
Or did he take a lock?
No. Got it.
Took the focus.
And you can't spend it now.
Yeah. You'd be mad to spend it for the 2. You need it for the defense.
Yeah, he's not spending it.
Oh, what a roll.
Jesus.
Straight natties and with a crit. Wedge did not want to see that. Oh, look at that. Natties as well. I like
Yeah,
it.
still 2 shields, though, isn't it?
Still 2 shields. Yeah. Well, but at least the crit doesn't go through. That was the big one. If that crit had gone through, that could have been anything. And it would have been half points as well. So. So now, have they
Will
got a
knows how good
2K?
the US Army is. They're much better than ours. He's always telling me how good they are. Get off.
Six Underground. I really like that film. Ryan
I've
Reynolds
not
is
watched
awesome.
it.
I used to watch Ryan Reynolds when he was in Two Guys, Two Girls in a Pizza Shop.
I thought you were going to say
Hilarious.
2 girls, 1 cup.
1 cup. I don't think he was in that. Unless he was the cup. He's homage to the US Army despite them not even remotely. Yeah, not wrong. You watch any American film, they saved the world. Right, so if can the B-Wing 2K?
I would say so.
I think the B-Wing's got a 2K. So let's be honest. If I was him now, I'd be 2K in the B-Wing.
Spinning the U-Wing.
180 spin the U-Wing.
Yeah, I was
there
thinking
we
about
go.
the 1 Talon as well.
And then just turning Wedge around somehow. So in whatever capacity you can.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh. No. Has he gone straight? Has he gone?
Yeah,
He's gone straight with a B.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stressed.
You sure you're not drinking?
No.
We can't see the stress token on him.
Can't see the stress token. The camera's too far away.
Myself and Michael Bay are going to come round your house and have some words.
I love you, Colin. He's too busy painting spiders. No, he genuinely was. He's just played X-Wing. He's just played X for several months.
He missed. Not played.
No, I haven't forgotten the rules, Rich.
Yeah, he never bothered about the rules anyway. That's why he cheated.
So what's Chris's Wedge done here?
Someone's asked when the next podcast is.
I know a few people have asked that. I'm quite happy to record one whenever. Just give me a shout. I think the problem is because I've not been playing in this tournament, then I've not really got
in general.
much. Or in general. Could probably record a mean Lord of the Rings podcast. Right, here we go. Here's Wedge.
See, there's a chance. There's a chance he can pop it.
Oh, that B-Wing did not want to see that.
So if that B-Wing blanks out now.
Blanks out.
Been
No,
gone.
well, no, yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's got the
Depends
focus. There we go.
Depends what the crit is, though. He's still a chance.
Yeah. Here we go. You ready? Structural damage.
Yeah, I don't know.
like he's bothered.
He gets no dice, even at range 3. That's if Wedge survives this.
Does he not get one at range 4?
Yeah, he can roll 50 at range 4 if he wants.
We'll do one soon because there's stuff to talk about. That isn't Corona. Yeah, true. Risen Hero. Who's Risen Hero? Tell us who you are, Risen Hero. Oh, there's 2. There's the green dice. Roll them. Or has he rolled them?
K2. So he's got a
Right,
target like
oh, he
ages
just hits
ago,
the
didn't he?
crit.
Oh, that's nasty. An American lurker.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh.
And the crit is disable power regulator. Take an ion token after you engage. That's quite lucky.
I don't think he's going to get that far.
No. Down to one shield. One hull, sorry. Yeah. It's not looking good. An American lurker.
It's not Christopher Daniels,
An American lurker. Not Ted
Is it
Bundy,
Christopher Daniels?
An American lurker. I love it. Yeah, I know. I miss my voice on the podcast too. I miss walking to work and listening to myself.
I bet you do as well, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't listen to the episodes I'm on, genuinely.
I don't, because I can't stand the sound of my own voice.
I know. I can't stand the sound of your voice either.
There we go. I was waiting for that one to come.
That's exactly what you'd say to me.
I know.
So, I think his wedge is going to bank whichever bank he can and then boost in towards wedge. Towards the other wedge. Chris's wedge towards Andreas' wedge.
I don't think he's that bothered about engaging, really.
I think the U-wing's just going to go one forward. That's it.
Yeah.
And the B-wing's just going to bank away as best he can. There's not much he can do with that B-wing.
No.
The B-wing is in sacrifice, let's be honest.
Yeah. I'd be half tempted to maybe try and bank the U-wing if it fits. Because Wedge is going to try and get that B-wing, isn't he? Andreas B-wing, Wedge is going to try and finish off that, I think.
Yeah.
But I think his fastest move is like 2 or 3 because he's stressed, isn't
he? Yeah, three forward is fastest. 2 bank on the bank. Once he's 3 forwards, he can still boost as well.
I suppose he can always open his wings and boost focus if need be, because he only needs to do 1 damage. And that B-wing rolls no dice anyway.
And Risen Hero, thanks for your support, by the way, as well. Thanks very much supporting the podcast. Cheers. Zeke the Beast 32. I flew against Chris in the final round Saturday of GSP's tourney. Yeah, I heard it was a good tournament, that. You see Ollie Popnell promoting it, and he put a few posts on, as did Tin Squadron.
Sounds like it ran pretty smoothly.
Yeah. Well, it's Dion was running it, wasn't he? You imagine.
Was he managed to dodge it?
Yeah, he's got.
I think he might have got it out of it.
So now it's all with what Chris can do with his wedge at the back. So then if he's going to 2 bank left and then 1 bank back in. And then 1 bank boost.
To kill, so if he kills that.
And then 1 bank boost in. So 1 bank boost back in. I think he should. Nice barrel. Oh, did he not flip his F? Yeah, it was really cool. Ran a lot smoother than I anticipated for the sheer numbers involved. Yeah, it was a massive international competition. A lot of the UK guys were doing it.
I would have liked to have had a go, but my missus just wouldn't have let me sit at the computer for all that time.
So 2.
It's dead. Why is it only rolling 2? Oh, he's ioned as well, though, now.
Yeah, he is now ioned. So, let's be honest, the U-wing is literally So who's going one
The
forward?
thing is, I don't know whether the Ewing will be able to get enough angle on it because of where Wedge is.
Yeah, just 90 degrees to the right, mate.
Oh yeah, I forgot they could do that.
Yeah, just 90 degree spins, and
Yeah.
then wedge 3 banks. Yeah, wedge 390 degree spins, wedge 3 bank. Takes the lock.
Yeah, his Wedge has only got one left as well.
And let's be honest, you know, there we go. There's the spin.
Yeah.
So I've been pretty impressed with you running this, Ben, by the way. put a lot of graft. Obviously, you and Cole.
It's like I've not been able to
Considering
leave my house.
you've never even run a tournament in the gaming centre before, and you run a massive one online. Just go balls out and just run a massive one online. There you go. I'm YOLO.
I like to do things properly. Just go for it. Hope for the best. It'll be fine.
That's what she said.
This is just as much for me as it is for everyone else, though, to be fair.
Here we go. This has got to be game over here, surely.
Yeah. To be fair to him, I could imagine him if it wasn't streamed, I could imagine him have called this match a little bit earlier.
Yeah. I mean, we both called it wrong. We both said Andreas's list.
I think out of the two, though, it more falls down to the fact that Andreas' list is I'm more likely to find that list.
Oh, what a terrible
Exactly
reroll!
He rolled right back into the same.
There we
If
go.
he blanks out, yeah, it's fine.
But, I mean, there's no obstruction here. So, still, the Ewing's still going to get 3 dice. And time's called.
Yeah, time's called. Just got the Ewing left, haven't we?
Just got the Ewing left to shoot. Shoot the Ewing. Shoot the Ewing.
Maybe he did it. I know. Must have done
No.
it.
No, don't think he did.
Oh, he's dead. Wedge is dead. Oh, he crack shot it. That's what he's trying
Oh,
to
right, okay.
do.
Cheers, Cole. Thanks for saving us.
So you whinged about him moving the camera, but it helped.
I could have just said it, but, you know, I wanted to be a bit of a prick.
Language on stream. I can't believe you swore.
I know, but if the shoe fits.
He lives. See, I killed Wedge ASAP because he's just so strong. Yeah, Zeke, you're right. We said that at the beginning of the thing. I said target priority. We both put Wedge as target number 1. It didn't, with the way the ships came into each other, it just didn't pan out that way. None of them were really able to take each other's wedge out in their engagement. So, got to try and get Wedge off the table ASAP. Cheers, Rich. Stu, crap shot. Well done, Chris. Good game. Go to Squadron. Yeah, it was a good game. We called it wrong, Ben.
Yeah, 100% wrong.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Nobi.
So,
How are you, mate?
hi.
Yeah, good.
Hello.
Hello.
Well-
Andreas
Hi,
is here
Bill.
too.
Yeah.
How was that for you both?
It was
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Most of the way through, to be honest, and then it
Yeah.
swung.
Yeah.
I think is a fair way of putting it.
Yeah, I needed some more paints on the red dice, I think, to get
Yeah, you
Because-
did hit some blanks at the wrong times, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
The
Yeah.
first shooting was so good in my favor.
Yeah, his opening
But-
was amazing. I was really worried I was going to lose 10 none before he'd even shot. So
Yeah.
there appears to be something going on the board.
Yeah,
That's
Will
I don't-
Smells apparently calling to Colin.
That wasn't me. I don't know who did that.
Darren did it somehow. It's Darren's fault. It's always
Yeah.
Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. We'll be honest, Chris. We both predicted. I'll tell you before you're listening to it back. We both predicted Andreas.
No, that's fine.
okay.
To pip it.
Yeah.
Your missus actually backed you, Chris. To be honest with you,
That's good.
as did the Vickery boys.
Good to see Southwest sticking to it.
Yeah. No, it was a good game. I mean, going in, I mean, you hung wedge back quite a lot, Andreas, at the beginning. I thought you would have gone slightly a bit more aggressive or use them as a decoy. What was your thinking behind that?
No, I thought because I always want wedge with Jan Ors, so I always want the side. So I know I have side arc on wedge, so he doesn't go alone in the first shooting.
Yeah.
But it almost happened that either way because I got only 10 and wedge. But I always want to try to boost wedge with Jan, and then also give the focus with Jake to wedge. Wedge is more of a supporter than a brawler or a shooter in my list.
Yeah, and it may be
I
because I'm
actually
so
like
used to
that
seeing
list.
Jack.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I used a different list before they did the first points update and I went to, I think it was Hungary Nationals, and it was really brutal. But then you had wedge with proton on and
That's it.
proton and swarm tactics, and then you had Braylon with crackshot, and then you had Jan Ors with the Moldy Crow, and then you had 8. So you had Braylon and wedge shooting at initiative 6 with proton and 4 with the shenanigans that Braylon do with his abilities, and then you had Jan Ors in initiative 5. So I almost I met both the Death Rain and Red Line. So I almost
Am I invading or am I allowed to stay in here?
Yeah, you're all right. You're being streamed, but yeah, go.
Sweet.
So
It's a stream chat.
So that was a really fun list, but it was a little too overpowered.
Yeah, and then Moldy Crow got nerfed, didn't it? So
And protons too. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, they used to be well cheap, didn't they?
yeah.
So obviously, Chris, we've seen your K2SO there.
Yes.
It was really good interactions, obviously, between the ships. Are you liking K2SO? You don't really see him as a pilot as much.
No, it was basically I tried building an extended list with Cassian and Braylon, but with Cassian, Braylon, and then Wedge, it doesn't leave a lot of points for much else, and I wanted a solid ship behind it. So then I changed Braylon to 10 num, who now with the foils he can do pretty much the same and have a lot less restriction on him. And then by doing that, I then didn't need Cassian as much, so then that's why I brought K2 in.
No, it worked really well.
Yeah.
Obviously, seeing it in action, like I said, we're not really seeing much of K2SO as a pilot, and we was like, okay, that's an interesting one. And then as soon as we seen the interaction on the board, it was like, oh yeah, fair one, good call.
Yeah, we didn't figure out what you'd got it for at first, did we?
It was it. It's getting the coordinate, and then so someone else can have the other. Well, Wedge normally getting another action, then he's still got a modification as well with having the calculate. Yeah. So it's just nice.
Yeah, it was good. I liked that. I was impressed.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, no, it was a good game. I mean, it was swingy initially. Obviously, when Andreas took half points on your 10 num in that first round of shooting, I was like, oh dear, this ain't going to last long.
I expected it to be a quick game.
Yeah, and then obviously as time went on and the positioning of different ships, I think you got into a bit of a maelstrom in the middle and started bumping and stuff like
Definitely
that.
got into a scrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that round where I think pretty much every ship bumped. So that was quite impressive.
Yeah.
And then it was weird because obviously at one point I think neither of you were getting the dice rolls. At one point it was
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think it was a nice game because it wasn't a genuine dice swing in either favour. We were both getting good dice at different times.
yeah.
Unfortunately, at the end it did swing my way away from Andreas. So I'll admit that.
I mean,
So-
both of you, you're both playing a version of kind of Rebel Beef.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose Andreas, yours is less Rebel Beef because obviously,
Yeah.
It's more salad there.
yeah,
It's
it's more
it's
salad
more-
than beef.
It's
But
more
they both-
wedge aggressive.
Yeah, but they're both
Stealth
jousty lists, aren't they? Let's be honest.
definitely.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. It was a good matchup. It was interesting. I was interested to see which rebel would come out on top. So it was good.
Yeah.
Me and Will guessed wrong as well. So you can rub it in next time we see you.
Yeah, no, cheers for that. I will. It's alright when you beat me next time, so that'll be fun. Excellent. Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
for coming
thanks.
on. We're really
Yeah.
grateful.
Yeah. Of course.
No problem.
Hope to see you both soon again in person.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be nice to get to a live event, and well, we'll just see what happens in the future, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Yeah. But
this event's going well. So
Yeah.
it's good.
For now. I'm just blagging it as I go along, so
Oh, there we go.
No, it's going well.
I dropped them for some weird reason.
Oh, you'd had enough of us talking.
Yeah.
No, I just dropped out. I was
Will's
like,
never
I was
had enough for
talking.
talking.
I was talking, and I was like, hello? And then it's like just complete silence. It was like, oh,
bet Colin kicked you out and you
Colin
didn't know.
kicked me out, didn't he? Muted
That's
me.
it, yeah.
It was like, Will's had enough talking now.
Brilliant.
Oh, you're the Will that I was listening to the last time there was a major event. I'm glad to see you're alive.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Certainly is. Is
I heard
that
got
is
very
that Mr.
entertaining.
McDowell's friend?
Yes, indeed. You
How
got
you
very
doing, mate?
drunk,
You're all right?
very entertaining, and then disappeared.
Yeah, I did. I disappeared.
Never to be
I
seen
think
again.
it's because of that. I did.
And you still owe me a Sith Takers patch.
Oh, I certainly do. Yeah, I certainly do. In fact, Colin owes me the Sith Taker badge, so I can send it you. 'Cause I did
It's all
ask him. I did ask him on the day, but I never turned up on that Sunday. I was a bit worse for wear.
No, I did actually inquire after your well-being. I heard something about a camel, a large train, 3 Brazilian ladies, possibly males, and 3 weeks till you returned.
Yeah.
That was just his
Probably.
army training.
To be fair, at that point, I couldn't have told you. It could all be true.
I actually was just very proud to see an Englishman plays this game like an Irishman.
It's got to be done, hasn't it? It's got to be
Well,
done.
the GSP tournament last weekend, I started drinking. I said not till the second last round. I started drinking on the second round.
Ah,
It made it much more exciting.
To be fair, it's probably the right time of the day to start drinking on the second round, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Jesus, it was slow.
Yeah.
See, ironically, I don't drink at tournaments during the day. So that's the first time I've ever been drunk during the day at a tournament.
I was going to say, evidence would say otherwise, but
Yeah, no, because I was commentating, I wasn't playing. If you've ever watched me play, I never drink whilst playing. I never have, not once at any
never
tournament
have.
I've been to.
I always start
So-
drinking as soon as I can't make the cut anymore.
Yeah, that's generally why I don't drink at tournaments, mate.
I don't remember you ever making a cut without cheating.
No, but I've always had chance. I've always had chance to make the cut and get knocked out in the last round and get away from making cut. That's the annoying thing.
Okay, when I was
I've
when I was
knocked you out of the
22
club.
years old, I won Irish National Magic Championships on my 11th pint.
Right, so someone kick him out the chat. He's a Magic player.
Being raided.
Very, very much a retired Magic player, but 10 years ago now. 13 years ago now.
Hello,
But,
Hexagon Gaming. I'm afraid that our stream is currently a shit show. And we're just ending.
Have we ended the stream?
No, we're still streaming, and we've got a bunch of Americans / Canadians /
Every
probably other
stream is
people.
a shit show.
Who's that?
Exile, it's Scott from Exile Gaming, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for both coming on, boys.
That's all right.
Thanks
Thank
for
you so
streaming the
much.
game.
you
Really
for having
enjoyed it. And,
Thanks for letting me crash for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, it's fine.
It's all right, mate. It's all right. And yeah, thanks all the viewers for watching and getting on there. Obviously, everyone that's just jumped in, you're a bit too late. It's just finished. But keep your eyes out on the Sith Takers page, and we'll let you know when we're next streaming.
Should be next
Ben,
Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Cheers,
Should be
guys.
next Tuesday.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.